Hi YouTubers, I just wanted to make a quick video showing you a purchase I made on eBay and hopefully deter you from making the same purchase, or at least being a little bit more wiser than I was. To start with, this is for a fake iPod knockoff, and usually you see the China sellers, putting those out on eBay quite a bit. This actually came from a US seller, and obviously he bought them from China and was reselling them, so this is my first video, so I may be a little nervous. Don't pay any attention to that, and I'll try to get through it as quickly as possible, and hopefully answer any questions you guys might have. So first of all, I'm going to show you what came with it, and I paid $18.99 for that, and that came with free shipping. It's got the little headphones here, which they're supposed to be antenna headphones. Here's your piece to hook into the computer. It's a USB cable, I believe. Yep. This is going to be your USB, which you can see right there. Actually, it's a wall charger, and you just hook your player into that through that little port and plug it in. Now, I've never had an iPod before and could never afford one, unfortunately. And I only had about $20 to spend towards a new MP3 player, so I thought, this is a really good deal. Well, turns out it wasn't a good deal, so. And it came in this little Snoopy bag, which is cute. It's nothing special, but. Here is the actual player. And again, I've never had an iPod, so I don't know which generation it's supposed to be, but as you can see, it does look pretty nice. It says Mp4 digital player on the front. There's your menu button on the top, your play and pause button in the middle. These are your arrow buttons, and your volume button. When you flip it over on the back, there's a T-flash area right here. Here's your microphone, the speaker that you don't have to have headphones to hear music. Now, with the speaker, the song that came with it actually sounds halfway decent, which was a Britney Spears song. But I have put some other songs on it since then, and some of them have been so bad that you couldn't even tell what it was. It just sounded like something blaring, some sort of noise. That says 2 gigabytes right there. Right here is where your headphones hook in. It's your on and off switch. And this is where you plug your USB cable into it to charge it and to hook it up to your computer. Now when you put music or files on it, it actually is pretty easy. It's drag and drop. And I had no issues with that at all, and I don't think anybody else would either. So I'll go ahead and turn it on. It says welcome when it loads up. I'll try to make it as clear for you as I can. Some things it won't really show up very well on my camera because it's not the best quality. But first it goes to the FM radio, and this actually barely works for me at all. When you turn it on, it goes to the FM radio, obviously, and it starts this noise. It's a crackle pop noise along with a static noise, and it's pretty loud, for it to be such a small machine. And mine doesn't pick up anything but maybe 1 to 2 channels at best. That's the backlight shutting off. It only picks up 1 to 2 channels at best, and it's not any good. Now, I contacted the seller and I told them about this, and they tried to tell me to put these little headphones in with it, and that they're antenna headphones, and they'll help with picking up more channels. That's either a lie or the guy is not very smart, because it didn't work. I've tried going outside, I've tried different areas of the house, I've tried moving all over the place, and nothing helps. He says that they checked them before he sent it out. I don't believe that either. So you can see it scanning, it's not picking up anything. It's it's back to the same channel. So there's the photo. Actually, the photos don't look too bad. I don't have any on it, but there was a couple. I think they got deleted. And I've had this about a day and a half, 2 days now. They're set up. And I'm not going to go through the settings, but there's quite a few settings that you can go through. The reason I'm not going to show you is because you won't be able to see it properly with my camera, as you can see. There's the ebook. Supposedly it will read text files, but I haven't tried it, so I don't know if it works or not. I'm not really interested in that, to be honest. So there's your telephone book, your game. It does come with several games. Let's see how many exactly. Comes with 14 games, it looks like. I'll try to get one up on the screen to show you. It's hard to see. There's one. If you can see that at all. It actually looks better here than it does on the camera that I'm videotaping this with. But, again, they're not going to be any type of fancy game or anything like that. It's going to be hard to see. Music. As mentioned, I'll let you hear the Britney Spears song. So as you can see, it does work. It's not the best quality. With the earphones in, it's not too bad. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. If you're used to listening to music on a high quality MP3 player, this is probably going to hurt your ears. But again, I've never really had an MP3 player that's been worth more than 20 bucks. But it's not too bad, like I said, but it's not the best. The movies actually came out pretty good as well. The only movie that was on it, I already deleted that, so I can't show you, unfortunately. I haven't used the recorder or the voice, and then we're back to the radio. So that's pretty much it. I wouldn't say that I would recommend this to anyone, also because of the seller. I had some difficulties with him, and he basically doesn't want to refund it. He hasn't necessarily accused me, but he mentioned that a lot of people try to buy these and steal them off of him, and he was sort of implying that that's what I was doing since I wanted to return it so quickly. But I'm just not happy with the sound quality at all, even for an $18 player. I bought a $5 player from Goodwill that lasted longer and sounded better than this one. And as I mentioned, the FM radio doesn't work at all. And it's also the main problem with it. The reason I want to send it back is it doesn't hold any type of charge. I charged it when I first got it for about 30 minutes. And it said it was already fully charged, which it wasn't. Because when I went ahead and started listening to it, it only lasted about 45 minutes to an hour before it shut off. I've tried several times recharging it and listening to it, and again, nothing really matters. It's just junk. And it's my fault for not researching to see if they were better players, but unfortunately, it's just something I didn't really look into. I assumed it would be pretty good because the guy had decent feedback. So, again, just be wary if you get any of the Chinese MP3 players off eBay because you don't really know, first of all, if the player you're getting is going to be any good, or if the seller, despite their really good feedback, is going to be nice. So, anyways, that's all, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you make a better decision than I did.